Previously, on the Ballad of Carlon.
I make no secret that I've never been a fan of Captain Saradin. The proper captain of the Star of the Horn is a man named Captain Saradin. Over the evening, it's made me have several thoughts. Questions that I believe that we need answers to. We know that Captain Jag stole Flay's Pearl of Power. But what was he doing on the Star of the Horn in the first place? Why was he here?
That's a valid point.
So I think we should still investigate this if you feel we need to.
Yeah, I would not confront him right now. I think that would be unwise. I think let's investigate. Find actual proof.
Salt Tongue, how did you two meet?
Oh, let me tell it. Please, let me tell it. And then I saw some lass walk up to him and punch him square in the nose, knocking him on his arse. Can you believe it? And then I laughed so hard, I thought to myself, well, any scamp that can get that beautiful young lady so riled up is definitely the young man I want to know. I leave myself bare to the keepers, and I attest to my own violence, but I also challenge him to a duel.
Are you sure that's what you want?
I absolutely want it. And my family wants it. I call my champion, my father, Bale Finlor.
Well, it's been nice knowing Orrin.
Boom. Ooh, natural 20. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
15, scimitar. He slices at you for 15 more.
Yeah, I'm at -1 health. I am out. Like a light.
The captain hasn't come back.
I guess let's check the captain's quarters.
Lurking about, doing your investigating at a high number, and you're going to find something. But before you do that, matter of fact, you hear a door slam open, and quick footsteps coming. In the hallway comes this 3-foot, white-haired, tied back, wearing a tricorn hat halfling, this old lady. I've got my eye on you. My nose says you're up to no good. Listen, you ain't crew. You ain't crew.
All right. Did you find anything under the captain's bed?
Captain's tools. There were some journals.
To be clear, there was a lockbox under the bed, and then there was a footlocker, and there's nothing in the footlocker. Two separate things.
Okay. So, lockbox under the bed that had the cartographer's tools in it, and then the footlocker had other things in it.
I thought that was in the desk.
The cartographer's tools were more in the desk.
So we don't know what's in the lockbox?
No.
If you two go and interrogate Graham, I'll try and get into the safe.
I think you might need to start thinking about the choices you make before you make them.
I wasn't the first one to get a duel when we were here.
Yeah, but you're the first one in a duel and you failed.
Well, we'll see how
maybe
judge tomorrow.
Candlelight, the map is drawn. Dice it wood, the
least I'm not dead. Play.
That's looking on the bright side, I guess.
Well, the warden speaks up. Cloaker, he says, "You probably deserved it. What did you do?"
I was with a girl. I left the girl. She got mad about it. Sometimes women just can't let me go.
Well, I see no woman holding you now.
No.
That's because she ran off to watch me duel. She said if I survive, I should go see her. And that's what I plan on doing.
You can
I would not
try,
recommend
but
it. I would not recommend
No.
it. I would recommend you staying with us and coming back to the ship immediately.
yes,
Is something going on?
You
I'm gonna-
are going on. This is
you're
going
the
on.
problem. Yeah, you're the problem right now, and we need you to tarnish our name since you are a part of our group. So come along. It's almost Yule Noctis from what I've heard. Everyone's going to be resting anyways, and I'm just going to grab him by the arm and start pulling him towards the ship.
I'm gonna look around and see if my lady's anywhere. If I see her, I'm gonna try and struggle toward. And like, yeah, I need to go talk to her real quick. Right.
While
away.
I'm pulling you through the streets.
Yeah, no, that's we're in a moment. We're in a scene. We're next to the Great Lodge. Orrin, feel free if you want to resist Flay physically.
Only if I see Lady Valor nearby. Do I see her around in the crowd?
Give me an investigation, please, Orrin.
18, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. What's interesting is she's definitely there, accompanied by others of highborn status, and she at this moment isn't even looking towards you at all. She's definitely there, but she seems very engaged with other people.
I'm gonna get drug off. I'm gonna get drug off and head back to the ship, maybe with a plan in mind.
All right. The Cloaker and Red Eyes escort you back to the Star of the Horn, where you're able to get yourself cleaned up and whatnot. And of course, at this point, it's like the middle or late afternoon. Around the same time period as they're dueling over there, you guys were dealing with bibbing and bopping around the ship, checking for things, looking at stuff, learning some people's motives, trying to figure out something about this ship. Let's go to you, Mr. Bartholomew Cuthman. Jims, you're under that bed. You're sneaking around.
I'm gonna start with casting a level 2 spell, Find Traps.
Okay.
I'm not screwing around with this. We're doing this. We're doing this.
1,000% on the mark. Under the bed, where that safe is at in the floor, it is aglow with some sort of arcane trap, as well as some kind of indication there's a physical trap there as well. Your spell, I believe, covers quite an area.
120 feet.
Yeah, I felt like it was pretty big. I was just trying to remember. There is no alarm spell. That might have been handy for them. But there's definitely an arcane glyph on that safe, as well as a physical trap. And you do realize that there is something in a hidden nook. You feel like there's a trap behind a false wall panel.
I'm proficient in arcane. Do I recognize the glyph?
Roll it.
A 10, probably not.
Yeah, it's definitely the kind of thing that you'd expect on a high value safe, but you'd better find a way to disarm it or it's going to be a problem. You're sure of it. Ironsides and Hammer, you've come to the imposing Gram's door. Who wants to knock or talk first to Gram?
Let's let Yu'Vell.
I was gonna say you. I'll knock, but
You guys are both still afraid of her. Like, come on, man.
I knock on Gram's door.
How is it?
I tell her it's Hammer.
You hear some shuffling about, and she's standing behind the door, and she opens it just a crack, and you realize that she's got her foot on the door, like wedged, and she just looks out there at you. She's like, "What is this? Some sort of ambush?" And she slams the door shut, and you hear a slide bar.
No, just wanted to talk, Gram. Nothing like that at all.
Roll persuasion disadvantage.
I have inspiration. I'm gonna use it.
So straight roll, 1 die. Good time for that.
Persuasion. Oh, that's a 23.
So you hear the bar behind the door slide up, and you hear the door unlock, and she says, "Come in."
We walk in.
You open the door, and she has leveled the door this blunderbuss, like this thick, heavy, crazy, loaded thing. You see a lit match wick, like smoldering and burning up the side, and she's like, "Speak your piece.
I just
Open the
wanted
door.
to,
You don't need to come in any further."
just wanted to talk, have a friendly conversation.
Yeah, you and this monster with you couple of monsters.
He's
Hey,
not
that's
a monster.
racist.
He's not a
Yeah,
monster.
yeah, you heard me.
Racist old woman.
I wanted to have a friendly conversation.
Yeah, that's why I let you open the door. Yeah.
Can we sit and talk
No.
and
No.
chat?
No. You can say what you want, and you can be on your way. I already had words with this one just a few moments ago.
If my friend offended you, I apologize. That was not the intent, I assured you.
Wonderful. Thank you for your apology. What is it you want?
I just wanted a few questions. I was wondering how old the Star of the Horn is.
Oh, is that all you wanted to know?
One of the things I'd like to know, yes.
Uh-huh. So what else, pray tell, is important to you?
How long the captain's been running it?
Well, okay. This line of questioning gets more interesting. Is there more questions?
Depending on the answers.
Depending on this is a ripe lot. Okay, I'll tell you what you want to know. I'll tell you, the ship's probably older than you, and the captain's been running it longer than you've been out of britches. So with that, I think you should be on your way.
Let's leave.
Okay.
Damn.
Yu'Vell, you're giving up like that too?
I don't want to, but she's,
I mean, you can let Kaelrix walk off and keep at it.
yeah, I let Kaelrix walk off.
Well, that was plumb smart.
Page out of my book.
Now at least we're down to even numbers. I don't feel like you're ganging on me.
I understand that the ship may be old, but I'm just curious as to how old. I'm trying to learn how to be a seagoing fella and things I need to know, like how a ship operates, how long they last.
That is plumb sweet of you. But I can tell you, it's a holiday and everyone's off of work, including myself. So I'm really not feeling sociable, and I'm certainly not feeling like training you today. We've got more time at sea if you're with us, and we'll be heading out probably in a week. And if you're still on board, the captain hasn't kicked you off yet, so I have to let you be crew. And maybe you can earn my trust and I can talk to you further. Until then, I think you need to keep your mate out of me way, and I'm happy that at least one of you has sensible wits about you to talk like a man.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
get on your way.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Happy holidays to you. Ma! And she kicks the door with her foot, drops the hammer behind it. Red eyes and Salt Tongue, you're walking back with Cloaker. Any stop along the way? Are you gonna go back fast? Or are you guys gonna look for some side entertainment?
I was planning on taking him straight away.
I'm gonna walk back and be like, guys, I never could find a lady who'd go out at sea with me. That's why all this shit started. All right, I love the ladies, but I love the sea more. Can you really blame me, guys? I'm gonna try and slowly guide us toward the nearest funnel cake stand. God knows I'm probably pretty hungry after getting cut up.
No food.
There's no food today.
The
Fasting.
No, you're cranky hungry. You're not wrong.
I am cranky hungry. Yeah. But I'm just going to slowly follow Red Eyes and go, good luck at your duel tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't go like mine.
Hopefully it goes much better than yours.
I cast spells, okay? I'm pretty good with a sword for a guy who casts spells.
And as you're walking down the street, why don't both of you roll me perception real quick? Orrin and Slay.
Dirty 20.
19?
Oh yeah, you guys are spotting.
Of course.
Spotting.
I just got my butt kicked. I need to keep my eyes open.
Slay, you're pretty sure you're being followed.
Okay. Do I know how many or what they look like?
I would say you're pretty sure there's at least one person, certainly following you. And you get the sense that there may be more, but it's hard with crowds of people. Orrin, you are also picking up being followed vibes, but at the same time, you see Sarah Finlore talking to Ruby. Just a couple blocks up ahead, necessarily seeing you. Maybe they have. You're still in that orange coat. Who knows? You want to try to duck out?
No, I am. I'm gonna take off this bright orange coat, kind of fold it up, roll it up, put it in my hands, and kind of disguise myself. And take off the hat, and just bundle it in front of me, and kind of blend into the crowd. God knows I've already dealt with enough stuff today. I don't need more. I got my butt kicked. My lady ditched me.
Flay, you're savvy enough to know that Orrin kind of saw something, not following you, but in front of you. And with that, he keys you in on something's going on because he starts taking off his jacket and hat. And you see probably why. Up in front, a couple of blocks, Sarah Finlore talking to Ruby, your minstrel.
I still got my arm up. I'll continue grabbing his arm and leading him away.
He's already thrown your arm off to get off his jacket and his hat. Orrin, if you're going to try to make it so they don't find you, I want to stealth.
So I rolled a 12, but 12 plus 4 is 16.
Flay, are you going to let him get away, or are you going to...
Let me get away. I'm
going towards the ship.
He's obviously moving in a way, so that you guys can go down a different street, so you're not heading towards those girls.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I'll stay in pace.
The warden is with you. He's like, this is not efficient. We should go that way.
We're trying to avoid the Femlors, which he just insulted and failed during his duel.
I'm going to go the efficient way, unless you want me to go your way.
I'm going to wrap my arm around him and say, why don't you come smell the roses with us? Sometimes it's about the journey, not the destination.
I don't think roses grow here. I have not seen roses.
Yet.
All right, so with that, all right, well, you duck to the side.
All right, so I'm gonna start off with I'd like to investigate the wall trap a little bit closer. I'd like to see if I can figure out what activates it.
Yeah. So the first thing that you come across is the fact that you didn't realize that this wall panel was a false wall. So you're gonna kind of have to do a little investigating to see if you can figure out how this wall works. Give me that investigation.
So 16.
16? Yeah, you find that this is a pretty simple false wall. He's managed to cleverly that when you push it and move it slides in, and you're now face to face with there's a kind of a drawer inside, but there's a trap on that drawer because of your magic. So before you just open the drawer, you know that you need to disarm the trap that's in here. And you can kind of see the mechanism. With that roll, obviously, you can see it. Of course, you have magic glowing on it.
All right. Well, I can see the mechanism. So Can I disarm the mechanism?
Are you proficient with thieves' tools?
No.
Do you have thieves' tools?
No. I have a dagger.
A dagger? Well, that sounds like an improvised thieves' tool. Roll me some disadvantage. Roll me disadvantage on disarming this trap. I'll let you use dexterity, but no proficiency.
Can I give him my inspiration?
Yeah, burn it.
So it'll be a 13.
You wedge your dagger in the area that you see that spring, and you're like, I'm gonna unhook this sucker. I got this. I know it, and you feel it, and it's almost there. And then, you get all of a sudden there's a dart sticking in your neck, and you're like, oh, that's not good.
Oh, fuck.
Constitution save.
Well, that's what a natural one looks like.
Oh no.
Oh.
So you're gonna take full damage from the dart. The dart was a D8, so you have an 8. As the steel dart sinks in your neck further than you realized, like this deep puncture wound, puts poison directly in your bloodstream, and you feel that you're poisoned and woozy, and you're passing unconscious. Funk. Okay. All right, let's get back to you other shit, boys. Ironsides and Hammer, what are you guys up to?
I am walking back towards the captain's quarters to check on how Bartholomew is coming.
For sure. You're at the captain's quarters. You don't hear anything obvious when you approach. Are you just going to go in, or are you going to survey before you go in?
I'm gonna just go on a in.
As you're coming towards the door, roll me perception.
17.
You hear several members of the crew returning from Yule Sabat, probably for what you've heard as Yule Noctis, and you're not sure you can duck into the door before they see you in the hall.
Okay.
You want to try?
YOLO. Let's try to go in.
Drop that stealth hammer, baby.
Come on, baby, get it.
That is a nat 20.
Thank fucking Christ.
Wah, 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 wah. So that stealth roll from Ironsides gets you where you hear people coming, like you have a moment, a fraction of a second to make a decision. Go or turn away. And you're like, I got this. And you hustle and you grab the handle and you watch as you slide in, and you're almost 1,000% certain that no one saw you as you shut the door ever so gently soft. And as you turn around, there is Bartholomew laying on the floor with a big old iron steel spike, blood running off his neck, a pool on the floor, unconscious.
Okay.
You see the wall panel opened, and you see the mechanism inside the drawer inside. So you know what he was attempting to do.
I look down at him and I say, dumbass. And then I have cure wounds. Let's try to use it on him.
So what's your life you're gonna put into it? The touch spell. Lay your hands on. Boom. What do you give him? 1d8 plus, I think, your mod.
So 4 plus 7, 11.
The iron spike works its way out through magic and drops onto the ground, and the wound heals. The puddle of blood still on the floor. Your clothes are still stained. You're still unconscious, but the damage has been lessened.
I guess let's get him out of there and get me out of there.
So you're just gonna like you did with Yu'Vell in the past. You're gonna fireman this guy over your shoulder.
Yep. Lifting him up.
He's in full armor. Would you give me an athletics on that?
No.
Did he put it back on?
I am not in full armor. I am in my dress clothes.
So he is 50 pounds less. Good on that.
So 3.
That's why we do a wardrobe change right there.
That's 18.
I knew you were gonna say
18.
18. All right, so you this guy. You get your knee on the ground. You get one knee up. You get over your shoulder. You're like, huh. You hear the voices in the hallway, meander down the hallway. This is about the time Yu'Vell. They're like, as you're coming down the hallway, they're like, hammer! And they're all a little bit intoxicated because they've been drinking too much horchata and local rum. And they're like, woo, it's hammer! And they're like high-fiving you as they walk by in the hallway. They're like, bro, hammer, come have drinks with us! And they're like pulling on you to come with them. They're like a frat party.
Did I see Kaelrix enter the captain's chamber?
Go ahead and roll me perception.
That'd be a 16.
Yeah, unfortunately, he had disappeared before you got there, so you're not sure if he went back to the burrow or the captain's court. You're not sure which way he went.
I'm gonna go with the guys in the drink.
All right, so they drag you down to the crew common, the galley, and they're passing around a bottle of rum, and they're all talking about how they're gonna pass themselves out and wake up half drunk and hungry at midnight. They heard about this amazing feast that's gonna be thrown for Yule Noctis, but they were told that the best thing to do is to come back, have a few drinks, have a big long sleep, and get well rested for the night's events, because there's going to be dancing, feasting. They heard stories about mushroom tea and orgies. It's going to be on later, and it goes all the way till morning, and then tomorrow morning is considered New Year's Day. Orrin, you and Cloaker and Red Eyes, you guys have ducked out, went down a side street. You guys have made it back towards the ship. You're on the pier. You see the flying airship above. You see the priests and the others of rites getting ready with the big wicker man. The kids are setting off the lanterns on the beach. It's a pretty awesome scene as the sun is starting to get close to set. You see couples, old, young, coming out, and they're binding their hands together like a left hand, right hand situation, where they seem to be. You've heard that they're gonna do weddings during the sunset ceremony here. So anyway, you guys want? Is anybody gonna try to cut loose here at the beach? Or are you guys gonna head back to the ship directly at this point?
At this point, I think I'm gonna head back to the ship directly, regather myself, maybe switch into the one outfit that's nice, that's not ripped up, and definitely have a drink. It's been one of those days.
I'll also head back there as well. That was my plan to begin with. So,
And as you guys are approaching the pier, it seems almost perfect timing as several other members of the crew are coming back. You see Jack Silver, you see the captain. It seems like almost everybody is coming back to the ship. So yeah,
ask them how their day is fared.
they look at each other and they're like, "Oh, the rum is stiff, and the people are friendly." And Jack Silver's like, "I had to turn down 3 wedding proposals."
Well, I can see why. I mean, you're a pretty strong man.
He's like,
I'm gonna wrap my arms around one of them, and I'm gonna tell you guys the story about how I was with a noble lady, and a jealous ex sent her family to ruin it for me. And I'm gonna walk off, and we're gonna drink.
"Are you on the crew or the captain or Jack Silver?"
The crew. I'm going with the crew.
Go with the crew.
men.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha, okay.
As long as I get a free drink or two, that's really what I'm aiming
Oh,
for.
they pass you the flask. It's that banana rum.
Yeah. Again, the sadder the story, the better the whiskey will land me, probably. But
So,
yeah, I'm gonna head
Cloaker-
down with the rest of the crew.
And Cloaker, he just is pretty much the silent type anyway. He's following along. Cloaker's not saying much. He's just like, "I'm glad everyone is safe. Does everyone get back safely? File order. We don't want anybody to fall off." He's giving way too much dad advice.
We are drinking a lot of alcohol. You should patrol the perimeter of the ship to make sure no one falls off. Pat him on the back and walk off.
My watch started early today. I was informed to take a rest at Yule Noctis was the best idea. So I'm going to have that on my schedule.
Can I hand him the flask and be like, okay?
I don't consume those things.
Yet.
I'll have some.
Then I'm gonna walk off.
Orrin, are you drinking heavily?
Yes.
Constitution save. I mean, I didn't really need to ask probably, but I figured I'd ask.
Listen, that 3 I'm rolling is gonna send me good.
Between the low food and the bad blood sugar situation and the healing and the exertations of last night and today, you're wiped out already, Orrin, and this alcohol hits you like a bat to the face. You're just like, you're like red facing it and feeling like flush before you even get in the ship all the way. They give you the strong hooch and you're having the straight hard moonshine and the rum. You're just like, whatever, it's going down.
Been that kind of a day.
Somebody loves you enough that they just left you with a flask and you're just nursing it like it's a bottle. Cloaker
I
is
got
gonna
my
do
butt
something.
kicked.
He's gonna say, Orrin Saltung, that much alcohol is probably gonna make you sick.
Won't be the first time. I got beat in a battle. My girl gave me the cold shoulder. This is what you do.
I know it's not the first time, as our friends have had trouble with you having too much alcohol in the past, which is why I'm telling you that it's probably not wise.
At least it's in the confines of the ship, and I'm here watching him. And if you want to, you can watch him as
I
well.
will give him a stern talking to, and I will give you a stern talking to. You should not let him consume so much alcohol that it causes you problems. Flav.
Mom, Dad, I'm going to my room, and I am just gonna walk onto my bed and not deal with it.
You're there. You heard the party pass you, Kaelrix. You give it a good, 60 seconds. It's been a minute. If you want to wait longer, feel free.
Let's just get out.
It's time to go.
hmm
Where are you going?
Taking him to his favorite spot to rest with his donkey.
And I assume you're trying to do that in a way that doesn't draw attention.
I kind of droop him down Weekend at Bernie's style, off of my shoulder,
Yes.
and make it look like he's drunk. And I just say, oh, he's had too much to drink.
So you're not gonna fireman carry him. You're gonna try to stand him on his feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make it look Weekend at Bernie's style. Would have been better had I had somebody helping me.
You're gonna hold that one arm, and you're gonna just kind of the other arm and kind of drag him standing.
Mm-hmm.
Give me athletics, please. I don't think you have a problem holding him. I just want to know how you do this.
It's a 15.
You're able to hold him, and it's a struggle. You're on the struggle bus. It's more like you're dancing a corpse than walking him. It really looks like you're carrying a dead person and trying to dance, almost like You're holding his arm, sliding around you in a way that his body's on you, and you're like, oh, working, and you keep trying to hold him, and you keep him upright, but you're also trying to like walk down a galleyway and then down some stairs, and it's not good. It's not easy.
It's not good.
And the good news is you don't drop him, you don't lose him, you get where you're going. You get down there, you snuggle him up against a mule. No one seems the wiser, even though you were clunking down the stairs, and you got him to bed, so to speak. It's only a few moments later that you hear the ruckus of people in the adjacent quarters just down the way. Obviously, the crew is celebrating, and you hear more people coming on board at this time, and you hear the voices of like the captain and Jack Silver and other crew, and eventually you hear Cloaker, Salt Tongue, Red Eyes. Everybody's milling about.
I'm heading to my room because these two keep nagging me like they're my parents. So I'm just done with it today. I've got my flask. I'm heading to my cot.
Yeah.
Gonna wake up for breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, as you get to your cot, obviously there's already crew in the galley. Your cot is part of like the group. You don't really have a private cabin or anything.
Yeah.
So you're in like the common quarters. And so there's already some people in there drinking and laughing and playing cards and dice and getting ready for bed, or Yule Noctis, as it were.
I'm going to bed. No, I'm going to bed.
Okay. Right next to you, almost immediately, you got Cloaker laying down. He sets down his gear and he gets himself. He's like, "Get good rest, Salt Tongue. We shall enjoy the late evening hours together." I suspect. It's about the time that you're just passing out, Salt Tongue, and Cloaker's falling asleep. So it's about that time that you hear a ruckus, a rumbling, and the captain comes barging into your area. "I want all officers and crew on the deck immediately. I don't care how drunk you are." And he and Jack Silver are at arms. They're like holding weapons at ready. You've got Graham pacing the deck with a blunderbuss. The gangplank has been pulled in. The ship is tied to the pier, but there's no way off the ship.
I'm gonna get up, make sure I'm at least semi-clothed, and
Salt Tongue, roll me a con save. Maybe you're not.
I am not. I rolled a 2.
They can't make you get up. And there's like 2 or 3 other crew that also can't get up. And so the captain puts others on watch. He says, "Jack Silver, you keep your eye on those lazabouts who can't make it up here. I know it wasn't you because you were with me, but we got some questioning to do." So he pulls people aside one by one and starts asking questions. Finally, Flay, it's your turn, and he brings you to his cabin, and he shuts the door behind you, and he points at the wall and says, "See that?" And you see the open wall. He looks at you.
Yeah,
Do you know who did it?
I see it. I don't.
And
I have zero
I know
clue.
you're being honest.
I went off ship most of the day.
Would you roll persuasion, please?
15.
He's like,
I've been
I'm
off ship
pretty certain it wasn't you,
all
Red
day.
Eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it wasn't you, Red Eyes, because I seen you coming back with Cloaker and that lazabout Salt Tongue. I know your eyes were in town, and I heard he got chopped up. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. But I did hear some stories about...
He's wasted right now. Can't even get out of bed.
But hear me. Some of your crew, I thought it would be that Salt Tongue guy, but some of your other members, they may be shifty trying to get in my stuff. Somebody was breaking in, one of my crew or one of your crew, and I'm gonna sort it out.
Okay. I'm unaware of anything that happened here.
I don't need you warning them, because I suspect it's one of
I
your
won't.
people. I suspect it is.
What's up?
So, in the meantime, I'm gonna have you go down to Gram's room and sit there with old Ruby. She's waiting for you.
I won't.
Break.
All right, thank you. So then he goes back to the top deck. He's like, "Hey, Yu'Vell, Hammer, come with me."
Okay.
So he brings you to his cabin. He shuts the door. You see that?
I see a hole in the wall.
Yeah, and you see it's been opened, and somebody's been messing with my stuff. Do you know what that's all about?
How do you open a hole in the wall? Usually that's okay. That's explain to me. Like I'm looking at a hole in the wall.
It's
So
a
you're
false
telling me-
panel. It's a false panel wall. I'm asking you if you know anything about it. Roll persuasion.
I know nothing. 17.
Oh, 17. He's like, he looks you up and down. He's like, you have the smell of someone who may be telling the truth.
So now you're telling me I stink. Jeez, you come in here and you question me and then insult me.
Yes, I do. You are a guest on my ship, and somebody's trying to rob me, and you
And
don't
we
seem
paid
scared.
you.
And I'm sorry, what?
And we paid you.
What does that have to do with somebody trying to rob me? I feel like your answers and your attitude makes you part of it.
I'm part of it because you insulted me. We paid for travel, safe travel.
Uh-huh.
We didn't ask to come to this specific location,
Right.
which is fine by your mapping. However, we get to where we need to go, it's fine by me. I'm not going to stand here and be insulted by something I know nothing.
Good.
I know nothing
Good.
about.
Good. I'm glad you won't be standing here being insulted. Then you won't have a problem with me putting manacles on you and putting you in the brig then, right? So he grabs manacles and slaps them on you. And he hollers for Jack Silver to take you to the brig. So then he comes back on deck. So obviously we know you were passed out, Bartholomew, from the poison. Kind of like Orrin, you can't get up for whatever reason, right? Kaelrix, are you going to leave him there, or are you going to go on the deck?
I'll go up top.
All right. So he grabs you up top, and he brings you to his cabin, and he shuts the door behind you, and he says, "Ironsides, look at that wall. What you know about it?"
Looks like a false paneled wall. And
You tell me. One of your comrades is trying to loot my stuff.
I know nothing about it.
Roll me deception.
17.
I smell the lie on you. You and that Yu'Vell, couple of pirates. Where's the other one? I didn't see him on the deck.
Downstairs, sleeping off all of his drunken booze.
Well, I want no trouble from you. I'm gonna be putting you in manacles, you know.
You can try.
Really? It's like that, is it?
Well, I'd like to think that I've earned their trust in helping you repair your ship.
That's not
Been,
the question.
been here to defend. No. I've been here to defend and help out. I stayed on the boat with the donkey.
No. You are just like the other one, trying to detract from what's happening in front
No,
of you.
I'm just saying, like, I don't appreciate the accusatory tone.
I don't appreciate the lies and the theft.
I didn't steal a single thing. I didn't lie to you.
I don't believe you. So until
That's
I find
nice.
out the rest of it, I'm gonna have to lock you up, and so I have no trouble from you. I
Okay.
can't trust a man who's gonna thieve me and lie to me to be running about my ship for free.
Okay, well then, have at it.
All right, Jack Silver, coming in. And so Jack Silver comes in with the manacles, takes you off to the brig. All right. So they come and find you, Bartholomew. You awaken to a stiff, salty smell in your nostril, Bartholomew. The smell of salt and acid and mule.
Old school smelling
No.
salt.
Standing above you is Captain Saradin. Also with him is Jack Silver, and they are looking pretty unhappy. They're looking pretty upset. If you want to roll insight, feel free.
Yeah, let's roll. That is going to be a 24.
You're almost 1,000% certain that you know exactly what this is about, but you also don't know if you've been implicated. But they're standing over you, looking rather accusatorily, and ready. And Jack Silver has manacles in one hand and a cutlass in the other. So it seems that the captain has woken you with some sort of salt, tossed it on your chest, and stood up, weapons at ready. And as soon as your eyes flutter open, they gave you like 10, 20 seconds to catch your breath. And then the captain begins. So we're pretty certain it's you who got into my things because you've been poisoned.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, funny thing about that was me.
Really? You're just gonna... Well, at least you're more honest than your friends. I'll give you that one. Oh, you...
I'm more
sneaky
honest than
bastard.
you.
More
I'm
honest
more
than
honest
me?
than you.
Really? You think so?
Yeah,
Tell me about
Meriden, I do.
Oh,
Oh,
you've learned that I have a house. Okay.
I've learned. I've got a lot of questions about you. I got a real.
great.
I'll start with. I'll start with
You know,
one. You want
wanna do
to accuse me and my friends of being dirty? Just
No.
tell me one thing.
You.
Just tell me one thing before you do whatever you're gonna do. Because I just want one fucking question answered.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
What are you doing running around with those pussy-backed pirate cats?
You know, that would be a good question. And I probably would have answered it to you very cleanly and straightly had you come to me before acting the fool and digging into my personal property. I'm a little heated right now to be giving you any information, even if it was to your whatever you think you're doing. The answer is, I'm taking care of my people. I've always taken care of my people. And I thought maybe you were going to be my people. No, I'm not so sure.
I look out for my people. I'm
Which
not
is what I wanna
afraid
hear.
to take ownership of my actions. I'm not afraid to own up to my part of things. I have stood here and I have defended your ship alongside my friends. I have paid you a handsome fee for a voyage. We have done everything we could to protect you at every turn, and then we turn around and hear you have a different name. These pirates, they got on your ship and they stole our girls' goods. And you didn't do a damn thing about it. You want to talk about backing your crew? Well, I'm going to back mine. You think you're the only one with honor? No. I'm Bartholomew Cuthben III, and I, sir, am the epitome of honor.
Go ahead and roll intimidation advantage.
Get it.
17.
He's about to say something. He thinks twice about it. He's about to say something again. He thinks 3 times about it. Listen, Cuthbend, you didn't rob me. You attempted to rob me. And you owned it like a man instead of blaming your partners in crime or whatever you want to call each other. If you're a crew and you actually are their leader, then that gives you moxie, and I respect it. And I don't think you're pirates. I seen too much good in you. I'm torn in my heart about the ways I see the mixed messages coming from you and your people. Make it real hard for me to discern which way you're coming and which way you're going. Hear me out.
One last thing up then.
Hear me out. You have asked a good question, and if you hadn't made me mad, I might have just answered it directly. Captain Jag is a piece of shite who I only have to deal with because he runs the port at Parrot Haven like a shite cartel mafia boss. And if you don't get along with him, you have problems there. That's it. Simple answer. I mean, there's other details, but I don't love the man. But he gets away with more than he should in that port. But I have to go to many ports to make my life and make the life for my crew. So, I hate that guy. If I ever get the opportunity and we're on ends, then I will definitely put him on the other end.
For what it's worth, I never planned on robbing you. I just wanted to know. I wanted to know the secret.
It's hard for me to know because you did the bad thing, you know? You see where I'm at?
So did you. By not being fully honest with us, you gave us a reason to question you.
Are you telling me you've known me for 5 days or a week and you're fully honest with me about everything? I don't hate you.
All right, well, think about
I actually quite respect you
about
and
this.
your people for all the reasons that you stated. Your people did a fine job of getting us off of that damn cursed rock. And for it, I probably owe you my life. Probably. Not necessarily. So, I'm telling you man to man, because you did that solid, amazing feat for me and my people and my ship, I'm going to write this up to a severe misunderstanding between us. I'll let your people out. I want you and your people to have a great holiday. And maybe New Year's being tomorrow, we can start our day fresh and new and our relationship tomorrow. How does that sound you? And he puts his hand out for you.
Sounds good.
He shakes your hand. He pulls you to your feet. He says, let's go smoke a pipe, have a drink, and get to fucking bed.
I think that sounds wonderful, Captain.
And please keep calling me Captain Saradin because I do have a reason for it, and I'll tell you another time. You have my promise.
Hold you to that.
Yeah. So about I'd say 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so before midnight, the crew starts rousting each other. Jack Silver comes and nudges you all. And as he wakes you up, he goes, Sorry if there's misunderstandings, guys. I just want to get out there and have a good time with you. If you guys want to go to the beach, I'm gonna drink and have fun at that orgy. I'll tell you right now. Have you had the local mushroom tea? I'm telling you. Oh my god. All I know is that if they're not bound with the binding and they're just like they got the ribbons on, there's like a whole thing about it. If they're wearing the ribbons but they're not bound, they're like, I want to play tag me and hide in the bushes or whatever. I don't know what's going on. They bring me back to the house. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Whatever they're doing, I'm doing it.
Have fun hiding the sausage.
So now here you are. It's the huge banquet. When you guys get on the shore, there's crazy food being rolled out by the people. It's outside the houses, so people can just roll by. We're talking like kebabs and meat pies and stacks of. There's like full roasted pigs and chickens. There's goats. There's also fresh caught, local rockfish and pollock. So you guys are definitely able to grab whatever of interest comes to mind. I would love to know if you're hankering something.
I could go for some goat.
I'm all about that shrimp.
Try some of that goat.
Goat?
Yeah, no, I'm just piling on the plate. I got a little fish, a little of this, a little of that. Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, that sounds like me. A little of this, a little of that.
And the drinks are free flowing, and the food is free flowing, and the dancing and the cadences have picked up again, and you hear the hand beats, and that's something that your minstrel Ruby really loves. Is she has a hand drum, like one of those metal like hand drums, and she's out there. She's brought it with her to join the people on the beach. The mushroom tea starts getting passed around after the invocations to the ancestors. Anybody gonna drink the magic mushroom tea?
I will. It's not common in her order to utilize it to open the mind, so she'll go for it.
It's
Yeah,
been
why
a long
not?
enough day. No.
Nope. Play's the only one doing the mushroom tea. All right, Play.
All right.
Play, would you give me a con save, please?
That'll be a 12.
You actually have you don't consume so much that you feel sick, but within 20 or 30 minutes of you having this potent mushroom tea, it's heady,
Yum.
and it's for as strong flavored as it is, you're surprised how light it tastes, because it's like tea, so it's light, but then there's all these different herbs and things mixed in with the mushrooms, and you don't even realize all of a sudden it's just like people are things are melty, things are Tracy, things are starting to happen. It's gonna be a ride.
I can't wait to see the animated
Rainbows and unicorns, lanterns in the sky, bright and colorful.
Yeah.
Whoa, what are those?
Bonfires are burning and crackling, and you are super mesmerized by the flames and the little bit of crackly bits that are floating and drifting off, and the sound of the crackle. Like you're uncomfortably close to the fire by most people's standards.
All right.
Playing
Well, good thing I'm fire resistant.
I know. That's why it doesn't matter. And then of course, you see. I gotta roll for Jack Silver to see if he's tripping balls too. Because oh god, Nat 1.
Oh god.
Jack Silver. Jack
Oh,
Silver,
no.
buddy. He's naked, running across the beach. Like.
There's probably a couple following him.
I guess naked except for a tankard in one hand and those orgy ribbons tied around his biceps. That's all he's wearing. Are any of you gonna get any strong drink? Have some moonshine? Have some rum? Have some smorchata?
I just want some smorchata.
I know you do.
Important question. Is there cuthbend meat available?
Of course. Of course you would ask that.
You start asking around.
The only mead.
You start looking around, and people are like kind of confused. There is mead proffered to you at one point. Like, here's the.
Okay, whoa. I will not drink that swill. I'll try one of the fruity cocktail drinks. So. With an umbrella.
Weekend at Bernie's 2. Back again.
That reminds me. Who do we recognize? Do I recognize anybody that I see right now?
I mean, you see a few people that you've run across recently. You're pretty sure that you recognize House Finlor.
Is Sarah Fenlor there?
Roll me perception.
That is a nat 20.
You know what's funny? Is you're looking around and you're looking around for people you know, and you see Ruby the minstrel banging away on her drum, laughing and giggling, and you didn't realize right next to her is sitting Sarah Finlore.
I'm gonna go over and chat her up.
All right, we'll come back to that. All right, Orrin, are you getting on the? You said the mushroom tea.
I said no on the mushroom tea.
How about the orgy?
I'm gonna look around, see if I see Madame Valor. You know, the woman I was with. See what she's here, what she's up to.
So I'm just picturing
So
that whole...
here at the big public beach festival with like the Wicker Man, you don't really see any of the highborns that you saw at the duel.
I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna nurse a drink, and I'm gonna avoid the orgy. But you know, I might stick around just to see if anything else fun happens. You know, it's a party. Something might blow up before I go to bed.
Down went the cleric, green in the face, poison working at an alarming pace. Is this part of the plan? The onlookers cry as Bart muttered prayers and prepared to die. But clank went the boots, tools gleaming bright. Kaelrix rolled in like this is why. A hiss, a spark, a cure just in time. Saved by the artifice again, surprise. Oh, sing for Bart, brave and bold, wisdom high, but the judgment